Hey guys, what is up? My name is CheapScissors, and today I'm bringing you some really massive news for the Counter-Strike community, for Counter-Strike as a game in general. Counter-Strike has now gone free to play, but not only is it free, we have a Battle Royale mode. It's called Danger Zone. This is insane. So if you guys don't know me, I've played a lot of Counter-Strike in the past. I have a amount of hours that I am a little bit embarrassed about, but it is a hella fun game, and I really thought that Battle Royale would fit really well with it for a long time because it has the snappy, old-school mechanics that a lot of people like with the new style of Battle Royale that a lot of games come out with. The craziest thing about it going free to play for me is that this could actually be a serious competitor to other Battle Royale games. I'm not saying that it's going to wipe out Fortnite because they have the whole cross-platform thing, but this game is now completely free to play, and it has a Battle Royale mode, which is, the hype of every game now, and it also, on top of that, can run very well on low-end machines, because stuff like PUBG still does not run on low-end machines very well, and of course they have PUBG Mobile and whatnot, but it's not that optimized, and I think that this game, Counter-Strike, could take the cake for this. Not only could this new Danger Zone Battle Royale possibly push out other Battle Royale games in the market, but I think it could also really grow the Counter-Strike scene in general, because right now it's pretty toxic and a lot of people are moving away from Counter-Strike. I personally was. Many people didn't like Counter-Strike because either they felt like they couldn't move up in the matchmaking, they hated the toxicity, or they just felt like it was getting stale, but this could fix all of that. This could provide a very new facet of Counter-Strike that could bring millions of players. So right now I have two main questions in my mind. How will this Battle Royale set itself apart? And we're going to talk about how it does in a second, but also how will Valve address the cheater epidemic? Because that's already been a problem in CS for a very long time, especially when you can buy keys for $6 off of G2A. But now that we have the game completely free, any Steam account can now play Counter-Strike. Cheaters are going to be rampant. You can download free cheats and have them work. I mean, obviously, most of the free cheats get vaxxed very quickly, but still, people will be cheating at a scale that we've never seen before because now all you have to do is make a new Steam account. So this is something that's in the back of my head that I'm very wary about, but besides that, this is great news for Counter-Strike as a game. So let's actually talk about what Danger Zone is and how it works. Danger Zone is an 18-player Battle Royale game in Counter-Strike directly in the game for free, and there are teams of 3 who are fighting off to the death to be the last one standing. Now this does feel like Counter-Strike-ified Battle Royale. What I mean by that is very Counter-Strike-esque. It has very Counter-Strike-esque maps, the guns all work the same, and everything's almost the same. There are a few modifications, but it doesn't feel like they tried to be PUBG or they tried to be Blackout. It's actually very unique and very Counter-Strike based, which I really like because it has the snappy style of Counter-Strike in Battle Royale. So how does it work and how does the gameplay go? Well, you start out in a lobby just like most other Battle Royale games, and you actually get to choose your location in which you spawn. So to me, this is actually really similar to how Ring of Elysium spawning works. A little bit of a difference between Ring of Elysium spawning and in this is that in this, you actually choose the location that you want to spawn at, but then you tightrope down so you can swing back and forth on the rope and choose a little bit different spot to land. So once you land, you're going to be looking for money laying around on the ground, you're going to be looking for weapons and items laying on the ground, and you're also going to be looking for crates. Crates are very hard to miss. They're bright colored and large, so you're going to definitely see them. And for these, you're going to have to hit them with a weapon, punch them, or shoot them to open them. So after you've accumulated some money, you actually have the option to open a buy menu. Now this is not the same buy menu as in Counter-Strike in the main multiplayer, but it is pretty similar. You can buy similar items. It's a little bit more restrictive, and there's other things that you can buy that aren't in normal Counter-Strike. So once you buy an item in the buy menu, it will immediately subtract the money, but you won't get your item until a drone flies it to you. You can see this drone on the map by holding tab. Also notice on the map that there's some gold hexagons. These gold hexagons will show where the other players are on the map. Now obviously these areas are pretty large, so it's not going to be super telling on where a player is, but it will give you a general idea of where the last few people are, especially when you get closer to the end of the game. So now you might be wondering, what kind of items can I get? So there's a wide variety of items that you can find around the map as well as in the shop menu. In the shop menu, you'll find stuff like weapons, supplies, utility, and tablet upgrades. Weapons are going to be the normal guns that you can find in Counter-Strike, the normal game. Supplies are going to be stuff like a knife, armor and helmet, ammo, and medi shots. Now, medi shots are how you heal yourself because you will not heal automatically. Utility encompasses standard utility things like grenades, as well as a radar jammer now, which will jam people's tablets so they can't see where you are on the radar. And lastly, tablet upgrades will give you various upgrades that will help you in your gameplay. For example, a drone upgrade will make the drone fly faster. The high-res upgrade will reduce the size of the hexagon grid on the tablet so that you will see more specifically where people are, and the zone intel upgrade will most likely show you where the zone is going to be beforehand, but I'm not positive on that one. Along with all the stuff in the shop or the buy menu, there's also new stuff in the game like a hammer and an axe, like an actual axe that you would chop down a tree with. One item that's particularly interesting to me is that you can get the bomb from Counter-Strike, like the actual C4, and it will have a massive damage radius, so if you know someone's hiding in a house, then you can actually plant C4 on the outside and they will have to move or else they will instantly die when it blows up, and it has the bomb ticking noise just like normal. So my general tips that I'd recommend after playing a few rounds is that you want to get more medi shots as soon as possible, whether that's through killing people to grab their initial one or buying more from the shop. I also recommend that you wait before you choose your spawn point because you can see where other people put theirs first, so I would wait till the very end to choose yours. And lastly, I would say that watch out for drones, because if you didn't order something and a drone's flying really close to you, that means that there's someone else very close to you. Also be wary that people will be able to track you down once they see where your drone is going if you buy something from the shop. Now, these are some very brief surface level tips, but I do plan on coming out with a tips and tricks video this week, probably by Friday. So if you want to see more information on this game, if you want to know how to get good at it and how to win fast, then be sure to subscribe and watch that video when it comes out. Also, be sure to comment down below what you think of this game mode, and what do you think of the fact that Counter-Strike is now free to play? Do you think that hackers and trolls will be overrunning the community, or do you think that this is a really good thing? Personally, I think to keep up with games like Fortnite and other stuff coming out on a daily, that Counter-Strike did a very good thing with this. I think that Valve made a really good decision on making it free to play, as long as they don't make anything pay to win like they haven't in the past. But if they keep their current model, I think that this game is going to make massive progress, and I think it could be really awesome. One question I personally have is, are workshop maps going to be coming out for this game? Can I play this on a workshop map? That would be so cool if we could have custom maps for this game mode. Also, I'm wondering, is anything like the hammer coming to actual Counter-Strike? Probably not. I'm also wondering, am I going to be able to get skins for every item in this game? Like my hammers, like my fists, like my everything else, you know? I think that this could be really, really cool. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. Like I said, subscribe for more content on this game mode. I'm definitely coming out with more content ASAP. Also, be sure to leave a like on this video if you did like the content in it. And until next time, guys, peace.